So, without further ado, let's begin. And we're going to see how they face off against each other. This shouldn't be too long. Let's get stuck in. Will the mother of all hands beat the T-Rexes? Or not? Let's begin. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Spark and welcome back to another Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator video. Now today, we are testing some of the new units, orcs and T-Rexes, with tanks because, why not? We have the T-Rexes on one side and the tanks and the orcs on the other side. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out because I don't know the balance of the new units. I'm pretty sure the orcs are going to suffer against the T-Rexes, but that's why we got the tanks to back them up just as the balancer. So let's jump in and see how it goes. We're in. I forgot to mention, but we are on the new map. It was probably obvious though by seeing it. Wow. Those orcs look pretty good. Definitely much better than the orcs in the previous game, and they've all got various forms of hand axes by the looks of it. You got the divots of orcs. Obviously, we got the tanks behind them. We're on the beach. We're not doing ocean units yet, though that might be something we do in the future. And here we got the T-Rexes, and well, this could be a massacre, but I am all here for it. So, without further ado, let's begin. Oh, 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 this is gonna be a massacre. Just the way they move just makes me think it's gonna turn out way worse than I expected to. Look at them. It's just like a lizard army. Look at that from here. Floom, floom, floom. Oh, they popped up. Look at him go. How are the orcs looking? Bravely charging into battle. They're fast movers too. They're charging in. All the tanks are gone. How about that? And the orcs go into battle. Yeah. Look at that. The T-Rexes are just yeeting them away, much like the way the the chicken mechanics works. Oh, they are dying quicker than the chickens though, and I don't know if that's because of the tanks or because of the orcs. Probably the tanks. Whoa, that is too many. Okay, I thought we were gonna offset the T-Rexes with the tanks. We are not offsetting anything. Look at that. This is wild. This is a start of proportions beyond that which we could have ever imagined. This is a catastrophe of the likes we have never seen before. All the orcs are gone. Yeah, the orcs definitely need a better matchup, but this is a bit of fun. This is definitely one where too many tanks might not be the problem. I reduced the number that I thought that I was gonna bring in because it was like, that's not gonna be good enough. Oh, sorry, that's gonna be too many. I mean, it still might be too many. There's actually a lot more dead T-Rexes than I thought they were gonna be. With the way they okay. I stand corrected. I reduced the numbers like, oh, I think this is gonna be too much, and it turns out I was probably right that this is too much because judging by this, T-Rexes actually don't seem to do like a huge amount of damage. At least not that comparable enough to make the tanks to dent the tanks. That's interesting. It's not something I would have called with the where I would have thought the T-Rexes would have absolutely bodied the tanks, but they haven't. It's actually been quite the opposite. They're being wiped out. Wow, I was completely wrong. I was like, this is a catastrophe. I was wrong. Oh, maybe a little bit right. But not the direction I thought it was going to be. Interesting. So the T-Rexes, while powerful, are not invincible, and tanks, they're still the best. Well, let's do some localized battles now and see how they go. Okay, so the first of the more localized battles, we've got just the Heavy Knights versus the Orcs, and we're gonna see how they face off against each other. This shouldn't be too long. Let's get stuck in. They're both, I mean, they're much slower. They zoom in quite quick. But now we get to see a more even battle and see how this turns out. I think the Heavy Knights will be stronger because they tend to be the stronger unit out of the medieval units. But I do not know the strength of the Orcs themselves. So I don't know how this will turn out. But this will be a good test to see how things end up working out. It looks like they're like immediately on the offset there is more knights than orcs, but I don't know if that's just the way it balances out, because the orcs are a bit thicker on that end and the knights are a bit thicker on that end. This might be a good example. Who's going around who? Looks like the knights are the ones trying to surround, which means the orcs are probably being pushed back, which means it does appear, at least with this basic quick analysis, that the knights are faster. Knights are better, but that could just because they're bunching up more, though there is a lot of bunching on both sides. It's hard to say how this is going. I don't know if this is because there was less units here or not, but maybe if I go to their feet I'll see. Yeah, the knights are definitely absolutely crushing it on this side. So it appears the knights are stronger. So maybe like, yeah, knights are pushing. Yeah, the knights are definitely stronger here. Can confirm officially now. At least judging by the way they're hooking around on both sides, even on their weaker side. So that's one thing to take into consideration, I guess. I'm pretty sure these will be stronger than footmen, though. I mean, it would be pretty unfortunate for the standard fantasy unit to be really weak. At worst, they'll probably be the same. Let's see. 350. What damage do they do? I'm not hitting any. 300. Wow, that's actually quite a bit. But that's 350. These have 350 in armor, though. That's. Oh. Maybe it's 300 because I hit multiple targets. I don't know. But the knights do have armor, so that's another thing on them that they do have over the orcs. I don't know if the orcs have armor or not, but judging by the fact that they both have 350, and I mean the orcs, if that 300 was proper and like on one enemy, it seems like the orcs have more damage, but the armor could be the game changer if the orcs don't have armor. They have held the line a fair bit, though. I mean, it doesn't quite seem like there's been a huge push, but it's hard to tell when all the bodies are on it. Yeah, look at that. They're nearly all gone now. Well, this was a short-lived battle. Once this is over, we'll be getting into T-Rexes versus giant chickens, which will be fun. These are gonna fall any minute now. And 3, 2, 1. There we go. And nuke. Yeah. I mean, the line was held pretty The line was held pretty consistent. It didn't seem to push or pull much in either direction. But the knights were much better equipped, that's for sure. Okay, 1000 versus 1000. Will the mother of all hands beat the T-Rexes? Or not? Let's begin. And see who is the strongest giant-ish unit. Giant. Compared to the chickens, these aren't giant. We'll see who's the strongest out of all of them. Taking up way more space than the other units. Oh, the chickens are surrounding. Though it seems like the T-Rexes can bunch up significantly more. Are they attacking from back here? That's wild. T-Rex could win just by sheer numbers collected together in one spot. Look at that, that's freaking weird. T-Rexes are near, like, just all lined up on the same row. That's wild. They're gonna get infinitely more hits in than the chickens. But are the chickens stronger? I don't know. I want to look at the numbers, but I also want to be surprised. Let's see, how does it look here? Oh, T-Rexes are dying. Oh, maybe the chickens are stronger. That'd be pretty interesting. Oh, there goes another one. Yep, the chickens do appear to be much stronger. So, whatever advantage the T-Rexes gain by being able to bunch up so significantly, they're going to lose by strength. Because it appears on the edge the chickens are winning. But as we get to the middle, the T-Rexes are winning because there's more of them. Look at that. They were just jammed together. I wonder if that's because they're a new unit and their like spacing hasn't been sorted properly yet. Because I mean, I don't know if many of the units jammed together like this. Pretty wild. Because they're actually pushing as opposed to the edges where they're being destroyed. This could end up being quite close. I wonder if this is going to be this is... I didn't expect them to bunch up like this. They're definitely intersect. It doesn't seem right, but I love it. And it gives some sort of advantage for them. This has gone way slower than I expected it to go. How's it looking? Oh, I forget who Team 1 and Team 2 is, but it's 150 the difference. Man, I don't know who's winning or losing. I think the chickens are losing. Which is wild, because they seem to be winning when there's less of them. Less of the T-Rexes bunched up. They seem to be, like, one on one, the hens seem like they're stronger. I mean, look at the edge here. Like, these chickens are having, you know, free range of crushing. Over here, though, T-Rexes are like, you can't stop us when there's like 7 of us attacking one, 10 of us attacking another, and 17 attacking another. I mean, look at this shit. Look at that. There's like, I don't know, 20 attacking one. Look at over here. It's freaking wild. Over here, look at that. It's a complete different story. The T-Rexes are just like getting ruined. Now I wonder if the spacing was to change, if it would end up being like this. I mean, now it's gonna get more wild because it's just gonna bunch up even more ridiculously. But I mean, even here, like, this is like less chickens, and they're doing a pretty decent job against against the T-Rexes. But the T-Rexes are gonna win. There's no doubt about it. The T-Rexes are gonna win this, despite the chickens seeming to have the one-on-one advantage. I mean, look at this. Chickens have brought the attack to them. How does it look? I mean, it's close-ish. But this is the difference in the fight. Over here, it's going one way. Over here, it's going the other way. How's this fight going? The chickens are running it. They're holding off bravely over here, though. But as less chickens there are, the more they can attack one, and then they're gonna lose. These become interesting, but there's definitely less chickens. As soon as this front in front of me goes, that's it. Like, these are the valiant chickens that are they're holding the line. And that's it. Oh, there we go. There the chickens go on this side. Oh, they're going wild. They're going wild. They're raving. They gotta win. They're raving. Yeah, nah. The numbers of the T-Rexes are what absolutely annihilated the chickens. No two ways about it. I was wondering who was gonna win. For a second, I thought the chickens were gonna do it. But I don't know. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Is that their attack range? Are they attacking from all the way back here? Can I attack? I don't know if I can, but it seems like they're attacking from all the way back here. If they can attack from back here, that's crazy. That means they're not only can they bunch up, but their attack range makes up for when they can't. Oh dear. This is not good for the chickens. Look at this, the chickens are still winning over here. Absolutely wild. It's fascinating. It's fascinating seeing new units in operation and trying to figure out how they work. I don't even know if they're meant to work like this. There's still so many of them. Yeah, it's like now 200 to 25. Now there's gonna be like 100 of them attacking one. Look at this. It's just a feast. Actually, it's not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna. Look at this. Did they win yet? They almost won on this. These chickens, the absolute war veterans. There was only 4 left. They were gonna have the win. Now all of these are gonna absolutely destroy their lives. Dear. Well, that was fun. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this content and want to see more, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, feel free to hit the like button. Also comment down below on what you want to see in the future, and if you want to see more stuff like this. If you want to see me do anything in particular with the new units, that'll also be interesting. But I think that's where we'll leave it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.